A wealthy man's wallet suddenly fell to the ground, and the car washer actually kept it for himself. Just now, Pete was cleaning the car of John, the wealthy man. John opened his wallet to pay Pete, but upon seeing the cash inside, Pete felt a greedy temptation. So when John's wallet dropped to the ground, Pete called out to him, yet didn't say a word about the fallen wallet. After John drove away, Pete quietly picked up the wallet and slipped it into his own pocket. That evening, Pete was having dinner with his girlfriend, Allie. When the server brought the bill, Pete handed over the gold card from John's wallet, but the very next moment, John suddenly appeared, placing his hand firmly on Pete's shoulder. Pete was startled. Allie, surprised, asked why her father was there. She asked John how he knew Pete. John replied that Pete had washed his car that morning. Pete grew intensely nervous. Allie remarked that Pete did indeed spend most of his time working. Just then, the server returned to give back the gold card. Pete glanced guiltily at John, and even Allie sensed something was off. John looked surprised and asked, "Is this your card?" Too ashamed to answer, Pete simply took the card back from the server. John then invited Pete to their home for a visit, mentioning that he'd open a bottle of French wine he had there. Allie happily agreed, but the moment they entered John's house, John suddenly said, "My wine cellar requires a key, and that key is in my wallet." Hearing this, Pete quietly stepped aside, pulled the wallet out from his jacket, and placed it on a nearby console table. Just as John was beginning to worry, Pete called his attention and pointed to the wallet. "Isn't this your wallet?" John looked amazed. "How did it end up here?" Pete smiled nervously. John then sent Allie to prepare the wine, so he could speak with Pete alone. Upstairs, John took 2 stacks of cash from a drawer and placed them in front of Pete. He told him to take the money and leave his daughter. Panicked, Pete apologized. "I'm sorry I took your wallet." But John wasn't having it. "You should earn money through your own hard work," he said. "I won't let my daughter be with someone like you."